Hello and thanks for joining us. We begin with some good news out of Brooklyn Park. The police department says its crime rates are the lowest they've been since it started keeping records. Police Chief Mark Bruley told the City Council this past week that there has been a 6% reduction in overall crime and a 25% drop in violent crime since last year. City officials say a big part of the drop comes from the citywide efforts to help youth. Newer initiatives like the Community Intervention Unit use real-time police intel to connect with at-risk youth and get them the help they need.
So that's the idea, that all the tools may have different disciplines, but all those tools are available for us to find the best outcome for those individuals that we're dealing with.
It put a lump in my throat to see the departments working together and getting results. Oh my God, where does that happen in this world?
While the report is good news, city officials say their work is far from done. A local nonprofit is celebrating a new home. African Career Education and Resources, better known as ACER, recently had its grand opening. It moved to a new building in the Shingle Creek Center Strip Mall in Brooklyn Center. ACER provides services to African immigrants. The new home will help those who need to work remotely.
We have many folks who have home-based businesses and they don't necessarily want to take a meeting in their home or in a coffee shop, and so they can use the small conference room or meeting desks or the cafe area to meet with any of their clients.
According to ACER, the Northwest suburbs are home to an estimated 45,000 African immigrants. It's estimated that between 30 to 40% of the nation's food supply ends up in the trash, a startling figure considering millions of Americans go hungry. But as Sarah Allen reports, a food pantry in Crystal is working to rescue that food.
This is the vehicle that I would go to pick up the food in.
Dave Fernelius just got done with his bi-weekly grocery run.
When you pick up the product, you have to measure the temperature, right, and make sure it's not too warm or whatever if it's perishable dairy stuff.
Or should we say grocery rescue?
I often live by a philosophy that says when you have more than you need, build a longer table, not a taller fence. And so it's been a way to give back and help the community.
Fernelius loaded his vehicle with bread and dairy donations from the Robbinsdale Hy-Vee to bring to Near Food Shelf in Crystal.
So we probably had 12 shopping carts.
Grocery stores like Hy-Vee take part in Second Harvest Heartland's food rescue program, donating items near the end of their use-by dates.
This tells you how many you can take. 5 of each.
Everything is needed because we're a little mini store for our clients. And so with the Shopper's Choice, they come in and they can choose what they would like.
Near Food Shelf Director Thea Bruley says the majority of its frozen and fresh foods are grocery store donations.
If we did not have that, we would be only probably giving out bare minimum of what we're able to have donated to us, which would be mainly shelf-stable items.
Near Food Shelf tries to make the best use of the donations as possible.
As an absolute last resort, Near will put any unused food into this barrel that will go to a local pig farmer.
And we fill them throughout the week, and then he feeds it, cooks it, and feeds it to his pigs.
Bruley says donations from grocery stores and volunteers keep them running.
Because otherwise it's just going to get thrown out. So this is a way that it can help people in the community. It's just a way to help folks.
In Crystal, Sarah Allen, CCX News.
Near Food Shelf serves around 650 households a month. They say their new model of letting Food Shelf clients pick out their own food has also prevented food waste. In Brooklyn Park, a new restaurant recently opened. C Senior Kitchen opened in a strip mall on Edinburgh Center Drive, taking the space of a former restaurant. C Senior describes itself as offering an authentic Mexican street food experience in Brooklyn Park. The restaurant capital of Minnesota now has a new dining option where people can experience the rich culinary traditions of Korea. Today, we take you inside KPOT, a dining experience unique to Maple Grove.
I think it's pretty exciting. I mean, around the area, there's not really much like this.
In most restaurants, meals are prepared by staff in the kitchen.
So when they come here, the servers will know, oh, this customer is here for hot pot or barbecue. And so if you have barbecue meat, everything will populate.
But KPOT isn't like most restaurants. Here, the food is cooked right at your table.
We're really excited to bring this kind of experience, dining experience, to Maple Grove.
Mike Lee is the regional manager of KPOT. His team spent a year renovating this vacant space next to Golden Corral. It's the company's first Minnesota location.
Right now, Korean barbecue hot pot is the thing, right?
Simply put, KPOT offers a communal dining experience where customers pay a flat fee to order hot pot, Korean barbecue, or both.
It's just like online shopping, right?
For hot pot, you use a tablet to order a soup base and choose from up to 70 different items to put inside your broth.
We got beef, we got lamb, we got some lobster balls, we got some fish fillets. So we just gotta dig in and start cooking.
Korean barbecue works the same way. You can choose from up to 40 items that they'll bring out to your table on small plates. Customers can either grill the meat and veggies themselves or have the staff members take care of it. The sauce bar lets people season the barbecue or hot pot to their liking.
Even though we have 100 items on our menu, you could change the flavor profile to limitless, actually. I mean, you can combine so many different ingredients.
It's the sort of dining experience that's unique to Maple Grove.
Yeah, you just grill it and you make your own food, you cook it, and it's fun. It's just like an activity as well as like eating, you know, it's 2 in 1.
And for some of the folks who visited during KPOT's opening week, it's a welcome addition to the area.
There doesn't seem to be too many hot pot places around, at least in this area.
One piece of advice, if you visit, bring your appetite.
Everyone can come and enjoy us.